Be careful. You know what I'm saying? You got a brain here, you don't got a brain here. Okay? That's just a fact, yeah? Up on the buzz, girls. Okay, so we solved the little situations there. But you know what's so funny? There's a lot of funny things in this world, you know? It's like I have a Chicano friend, I have an African American friend, and I'll have a Native American friend, you know? And it's so funny because it's like, I don't know what it is with me. I think I got a little, you know, my race, my international race, from Greek to Spanish to Chicano to Loco to African American to Native American to Latino to whatever I got in me sometimes comes out. And when it comes out, it's just so beautiful. I mean, if I was to die and come back, they ask me, who do you want to be? Who do you want to be if you die and come back? And you know what I said? I won't change a thing. And some people say, are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious, bro? If you could come back as somebody else, Bill Gates, you know, the guy from Apple is you know, or anybody, you would pick yourself? What the fuck for, man? Hey, man, what's wrong with me? You know what? My daughter said I was funny looking and stupid and ignorant at times. But you know what? I told her if I was tall and I was handsome and I was smart, I'd be broke. Think about that. That's something to think about. So by being itchy and by being dumb, I thought of actually like world peace, going down for $800 and getting my name registered as Pete B. Stupid. Can you imagine the calls I would get? The gigs I get? The money I get? I would have to turn it down. Yeah. But I just love it. Because like this young couple in the audience here, you know, it's so remarkable because like, you know, like here you are, you know, you come out and you bring your lady to watch a comedy show and stuff. And what's so cool about it, you know, what's so amazing is that, you know, your girlfriend has something in her nose and it's wiggling. And the guy tells me, he goes, hey bro, how you say that to my girlfriend like that? And I said, well, I'm just trying to be honest with you, you know, I'm trying to help the situation. I know, you know, you guys are a good couple and you look good together and all that. I'm just trying to save you from other people telling you. He goes, hey bro, you know what? That's fucking stupid, bro. You shouldn't say that to my girlfriend like that, bro. That is stupid. And I go, hey man, I hate to tell you this, bro, but you know what? I'm just being myself. It's actually my name. You know what, bro? You know what? You're lucky we're here, bro. I'd kick your fucking ass. I go, you know what? Hey, you want to kick my ass? You could kick my ass, bro. But you know what? After you kick my ass, I'm going to kick everything else on you. And it's not going to be your ass. So I have the upper hand, bro. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's part of my monologue, I'm just kidding. But anyway, life is good, okay? So what we got to do here is we've got to continue our revolution of beauty and making things positive and enjoying the atmosphere. You know what's so funny about in-laws and outlaws is that who made the law that we should have a brother-in-law and a sister-in-law? Who made that law? Who's the one that made that law? I would appeal that law because I have a sister. I have a brother. Okay? I don't need any more brothers and sisters. We have our little family gathering. Okay? And when you have a sister-in-law and you have a brother-in-law and somebody marries into them, you got to watch what you marry. You never know what you're going to marry. You know? Just because when you see her, and you see her like that, and you think she's going to look like that the rest of her life. Well, guess what? If you look at her family, you're going to know what you married. If her mom and her dad and her brothers and her sisters and her cat and her dog look like sumo wrestlers, or they look like southpaws, and when she's with you at the beginning of marriage, she looks like a model, well, that's what you got to look forward to. Same with the guy. If a woman marry a guy that looks like Tom Cruise, but yet you see the family and the dad and the mom are alcoholics and they look anorexic, you know, that's what you're married. Even if you don't believe it, that is what you're married. So it's time to wake up. And if I was to pass a law, it wouldn't be in-law and outlaw. You know what it would be? It would be a law where I could put my in-law outlaws up for adoption. And I would put them with a family that's just as fucked up as them. That way they can taste their own medicine. You know, brother-in-law, sister-in-law, I would put you up for adoption. For bringing stress, frustration, irritation, and stupidity, which is a plus for me. But I would really put you all up for adoption. That's the law I would enforce. That's what these politicians that don't know what they're doing. They just say it. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They can't even stop an oil leak, you know. So, PhD sometimes, in most categories, means pile high and deep. GED in categories also means a fantastic thing. G is for genius. E is for excellent. And D is for drive. That's why I trust people with GEDs. They have common sense. They solve problems. They're still working. They know how to get along. They know how to make it happen. We got people from Harvard, Yale, Columbia University, prestige universities paying $40,000 for a semester. And what kind of education have they got? The education that people get from a normal college, supposedly, is just as good or better. Time to wake up, people. You know? Anyway, it's just one of those things. Where I was talking about, you know, earlier, it was funny because I have my people that I like, you know, like Chris Rock. I like a lot of, you know, different comedians and movie stars, like we all do, right? But I just can't see Chris Rock doing Broadway. Chris Rock is doing Broadway. I mean, when I was on The Longest Yacht and I seen Chris Rock, you know, I thought he was athletic. I thought he was a brother, to the point of, he is a brother, you know. But I knew he was like a brother. And he is, when it comes to comedy, in my category. But what's funny is that all of a sudden, he's doing Broadway. Can you imagine Chris Rock doing Broadway? I mean, that's like Michael Jordan becoming a mechanic. You know? Come on now, isn't that something different? Or is it just me? I never seen him go that route. But you know what? In this circuit, hell, I'm going to be playing a woman in one of the movies. You know what I mean? So if I could play a woman, Chris Rock could play whoever in the hell he wants, because he's badass. But I could just see it now. Romeo and Juliet. Romeo and Juliet. You got Romeo over here, right? Okay? There's Chris Rock. Here he is. He's Broadway, right? Check it out. He's like, Romeo? Yeah, you gonna commit suicide. The way the book goes, right? Juliet, can you stick around a little bit longer? Just a little bit? This is football, not baseball. Come on, please. She's like, I gotta go. Let's stay in. Come on, baby. This is football, not baseball. Come on, baby. Come on. Stick around just for a little bit. Okay? That's what I see. And that's not funny. You know? That is something that's real. That's Chris Rock trying to be serious. Now people, you gotta be serious, you know? Sometimes in your life you can't be funny all the time, you know? You gotta be serious. And, you know, in my day, there was Howard Cosell. And when he was talking about Muhammad Ali in the fight, and he would be, he had enthusiasm when he announced the fight. It wasn't like the announcers now. Like Reggie Miller, hey, I love you, brother, you're a good three-point shooter. But commentary, Richie, I mean, you know, when you get a little excited, you know, you sound a little better. But you know what's funny about that? It's Howard Cosell. I don't think there was nobody like Howard Cosell. Or the guy with the hairpiece that's now Albert or something like that. Because when they announce a fight, they announce a fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Howard Cosell in Madison Square Garden. We have the Manila. We have Muhammad Ali. The Cassius Clay changed his name to a religion of Muhammad Ali. He is in the ring. He's gonna fight Joe Frazier. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the fight of the century. Stay tuned after this commercial, and we will show you the Manila from Vanilla. Yes, we will. This is Howard Cosell. Sorry. That is an announcement. And then we had Walter Cronkite. You know, the old timer. I think he got a GED too. I'm not sure. But anyway, he was almost, it was a little in between Nixon and something else. You know, he had the cheeks of a Lieberman, the one that wants to be a Democrat but not really, and then he's always pushing towards the Republicans, but then when he's in trouble, he goes the other way. Well, that guy, yeah, he looks like a Sharpay. He has so many wrinkles. Walter Cronkite and what's his name? The other guy, Nixon. We have what do they call that? A similarity. Because when he talks, it's like, well, my fellow Americans, we are here in the year of 97, when we conducted Henry Kissinger was something, but now he's nothing, and we don't understand why he's nothing, but we will find out soon, as soon as my cheeks stop willing, I will know the answer. Until then, my audience, I'm not president, but my fellow Americans, I want you to know that I care. Thank you.
And that's the bracket of Walter Cronkite, Little Nixon, and Lieberman. They should all do like a three-duel thing, you know? They should do something like that. And then back in the good shows, when there was good shows, there was like Sanford and Son, there was Archie Bunker. I mean, there was some good stuff. Archie Bunker, you know, no matter what, it was like, he would say stuff, and his wife was like, no matter if he was wrong, right? He would still, it would be like, Archie, Archie, oh Archie, he's right, Father. Dr. Archie, he's right. Oh Archie, I love you, Archie. And Archie would be like, open the door, you know, open the door. Okay, Archie, Archie. And those were like the heartfelt, very heartfelt, you know. They were like ringing your bell, you know, all the time. It just like made your pocket and your whole status just ring. And you could just stay and listen a while. And what do you hear? Yeah, that sound.